Geez, I didn't expect to be seeing you today, but the Sens made a make-work project for me. The Ottawa Senators trade defenseman Chris Wideman to the Edmonton Oilers for a 2020 sixth-round draft pick. Now, I have to be honest, when I first heard about the move I thought, oh wow, they did it. I wasn't necessarily surprised he was moved. As I mentioned in the last couple of videos, it had seemed that he had already lost his job, but I was surprised at when it came. It kind of just seemed like a random day in the middle of November. But it seemed like a good time for Dorion, I guess. So first, let's take a look at why the Sens would make this move. Yeah, Chris Wideman was one of the players involved in the Uber video, but to be perfectly honest, I believe there was zero chance that had anything to do with this trade. Like I said in my last couple videos, it just seemed he was being squeezed out of the lineup. Wideman missed 3 games this season, but those 3 games came in the last 5, including the last 2 where he spent as the healthy scratch. Not only was Wideman finding that he wasn't being included in the lineup, but when he wasn't playing much. His average ice time was 13:33 a night. When he played with 6 defensemen, it went up to 16:37, but when the Sens added a 7th defenseman to the lineup, it plummeted to 10:07. In fact, in Ottawa's last 13 games, he was scratched 3 times, and in the games where he did play, he only managed to play 15 minutes just once. Wideman's 13 minutes a night left him 20th on the Sens in average ice time, and with the team only able to dress 18 skaters a night, it left him pretty low on the totem pole. It doesn't help that Wideman is also 29, making him one of the oldest players on the team, and is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. Add in the fact that the Sens seem to be going younger, and the writing was on the wall. When we look at the Sens' depth on the blue line, it isn't great, but Wideman doesn't make it any better either. He had quickly become the 7th defenseman on the team, and to be truthful, it only seemed downhill from there. Chabot, Cachet, and DeMello I think were penciled in from day one, and Boro likely was too. The emergence of Lajoie and the growth of Jarosz further complicated matters. Add in the fact that Ben Harpur has played well in his limited time this season, and is expected back from injury tonight, and despite a tough camp, Christian Jarosz has also played well in Belleville. It just seemed like there was no more room for Wideman. Add that all up, and you have 8 defensemen that could make a legitimate case for getting playing time every night. Add in Wideman, and you've got 9 defensemen. Even if you play 7 defensemen a night, you're still going to have to make 2 a healthy scratch each night. It also didn't help his case that, aside from Boro, he was the oldest defenseman on the team. Now I have to admit, while I wasn't all that surprised by the move, I'm not really sure how to feel. On the one hand, I loved it. I thought it was terrific asset management. As I mentioned, Wideman is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season, so why not get something for him while you can? I know it's just a 6th round pick in a draft 2 years from now, but it's something. Who knows? They could draft the next Luc Robitaille. I know Luc Robitaille was a 9th round pick, but with less teams when he was drafted, it's roughly the same draft position that he would have today. Or they could be the next Dmitry Megalinsky, Ottawa's 6th round pick in 2005, who never played a game in North America and never left Russia. The way I see it, they got a lottery ticket for a guy who wasn't going to be here next year anyway. I'd rather have the lottery ticket than nothing at all. Having said that, there was a part of me that was a little disappointed that they made the move. Ottawa is short of veteran defenders. With Wideman gone, Mark Borowiecki is the only Ottawa player who's at least 27 years old on the blue line. Cachet and DeMello are both 25, so you could call them veterans, but 25 still isn't all that old. Wideman is also a decent offensive player, so there's some value lost there. But with the emergence of Lajoie and the massive step forward of Chabot, it made Wideman's offensive abilities a little redundant. At the end of the day, I think this is a move that is best suited for both parties. According to Bruce Garriock of the Ottawa Sun, the Sens had been looking to move Wideman for a while. They finally found their partner. It gives the team some value, and it allows Wideman to play. And with the Oilers desperate for defense, he could get a legitimate chance too. That's more than he was going to get in Ottawa. The emergence of some of our younger defensemen this season afforded us an ability to consider moving a veteran player, Pierre Dorion said on Thursday night. While we didn't necessarily want to lose Chris, we remain committed to the importance of putting players who will make up our long-term core in areas where they will learn by way of gaining on-the-job NHL experience. Receiving a pick in return for a player on an expiring contract also enables us to continue on the path of rebuilding with an eye on the present and, most importantly, the future. The Sens will now move forward with that younger core, while Wideman will move forward with McDavid, Hitchcock, and the Oilers. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the page for more Ottawa Senators news in the future, and comment down below what you thought of this trade. See you later tonight when the Sens take on the Dallas Stars in the first game of the post-Chris Wideman era.